everyone. This is Vanessa from Streamate. I am at Adult Entertainment Expo 2018 with Gina and Bo.
Hi.
How are you guys doing today?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm
Good.
so glad you guys are here with me and we are able to catch up with you. I know you guys are super busy, but so tell us, how long have you guys been in the industry for?
Oh God, 10
years.
12
10
years,
years?
I assume.
10 years.
Oh my
10 years
goodness.
starting this year.
Okay, and how did you guys get your start in all this? Were you on the camming side from the get-go?
We started off just messing around on camera. Was it Flirt for Free? Having fun. Got really popular really fast. Actually, a lot faster than we ever thought and ever imagined, to be honest with you. Then after that was after Flirt for Free.
Oh, then we were contacted by Sean, the owner of Streamate,
Right.
with all the models that were under KGB Studio, to try the site out, and we did, and it worked out very well. We brought all the models over to Streamate, and we've been here ever since. Streamate's been awesome.
Yes, Flirt for Free is a little bit of a departure from Streamate. So what exactly was it about Streamate that clicked for you, that really made it your cam home ultimately?
Traffic.
It's a big thing, yeah.
Traffic and customers.
Okay. Was it hard to transition from one platform to another?
No, it was
No.
actually pretty easy. The difference was Streamate has an encoder base. I had to learn that whole encoder system, which Sean showed me how to do that, and we set up about 150 girls to make the transition over, and it was very successful, and we're still here.
That's awesome. So you guys run a studio as a duo.
Yes.
So how do you train your models from the get-go? Because there's a lot of people that are looking to break into cam these days,
Right.
and not everyone necessarily understands it from the get-go. They need a little bit of hand-holding.
It's very true. It's like you're trying to go into a surgery, doctor, you don't know what to do, and there's an algorithm to get the proper placement. You have to know what equipment to use. You got to know what angles, camera angles, proper lighting. All these things affect your placement, which affects your traffic, which affects your money. If you don't know that and you're going in blind, good luck.
Yeah.
It's tough. So what I do is, knowing the business, I've had some very successful models work through our company through Streamate, and I literally just elevate them to a level where they develop their own personality. I don't want girls being cookie cutter,
Right.
but I do show them videotapes that girls, of our shows and other model shows in privates, because a lot of girls have never seen a cam show ever when they first start.
Right.
So they don't know. And then teasing, very important, how to convert that traffic. Easy to get traffic in the room. Girls complain about that all the time. But what are you doing as a model to convert that person to hit that private button? Are you doing everything in your power to convert that? And what I do is I work and develop the models in our company. That's why we have such high grossing models at our company.
Right. So you give them the foundation and the tools that they need, and they kind of make it their own from there.
That's correct.
Exactly.
I can't make girls work. They make their own hours, but on the other hand,
That's right. It's completely up to them at the end of the day.
that's right.
Absolutely.
Like we do, I've got girls that work 40 hours a week, and I've got girls that work 2. It depends on.
I feel it's all about coaching. Robert does an amazing job on teaching, coaching, and helping the girls in a position and what an angle, how to speak to the customer, not at the customer.
Yes.
Get them involved, and there's actually a person on the other side, and they have feelings. They just want to be talked to. They want attention. That's all they want.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's not necessarily just about sex.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, right?
No,
and you guys
absolutely.
know firsthand because you also, on top of running the studio, you also cam yourselves.
That's right.
Cam, but also like her background, she has been a dancer as well, and she's been, yes, in a very, very upscale club.
Do you still, you don't dance anymore?
No, I did back when it was Scores, New York.
Okay.
Yep.
When was it that?
When you
all
can make
the
3,000
Wall-
right there.
Yeah. When the Wall Street boys were all going to the strip clubs, having the big party, it was amazing.
Guilty.
It's a whole different, is that how
That's
you guys met?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wall Street.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a whole different hustle, though, isn't it? With dancing versus camming.
Absolutely.
It was a lot different back then, so I hear. I mean, it was only topless, no touching. You made a lot of money at night. You never walked out of there without $3,000 in your hands.
And then the economy took a little bit of a turn.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and that, people didn't spend. I mean, listen, I used to spend $1,000 on a bottle of champagne too, just because money was easy to make at that time. It's not like that now.
It's not as much easy come, easy go anymore.
No.
You really have to like put your nose to the grindstone,
No.
especially in camming, right? And
Ask
you
Jordan
wanna make it a
Belfort.
long-term thing, for sure.
Yeah.
So you do solo shows on top of doing couple shows.
That's right.
So how do you guys have a hand in like giving each other a little bit of perspective in terms of developing your shows, and do you give each other feedback?
Oh, absolutely. When Bo's not on with me, it's just a whole nother ball game. If he's on the other side watching, he say, "Hey, maybe you should do a little bit of this. Maybe you should be a little bit of that." And I communicate as well with other models, and we also trade information and what to and what not to do.
Or I'll make a joke and say, "Hey, he came in 2 minutes."
Maybe you want to say hello first.
Yeah, did you at least ask him his name? Say hello? And she's
I
like,
have to
"Oh."
ask you because I do work also with couples, and a lot of couples run into this problem, especially on a pay-per-minute site, and we're focusing on privates. The guys don't necessarily have the stamina to do show after show, stop and go. Do you have any tips for people, for maybe couples who are looking to find success on Streamate?
Good point. Like I've been looking for couples, and I do have models that have boyfriends, husbands, whoever that jump on cam with them. But yes, they're limited to basically, it's you hear the term, "I can go for hours," but if I very rarely see a guy go for hours.
Right.
It's a lot harder than what you think. It is. You got to be. You have to
Do a little bit more of a blow job, stop for a second, or change positions. Try
like
to.
when I say, okay, time to change positions, that means
Well, you can time yourself. You look, do 3 minutes, one position. Then that 3 minutes, change position. You want to give a different visual. You don't
Different
want to have
angle.
different angle. You don't want to have that same thing all the time.
Right.
Do it from behind.
yeah, porn
Do it-
does that as well. They're always changing angles, changing points of view. Because if you see something repetitive, you psychologically you block it out. It gets
Right.
boring. So you want to keep it angles.
Keep it busy, keep it interesting. So if you see the same thing for more than 3 minutes, you might want to change that up a little bit.
Right.
Do a different position.
Have you found that between regular privates and gold shows, do you prefer one over the other when you guys are performing as a couple?
Interesting.
I prefer the privates only because I hate waiting in free chat for 10 minutes while she's teasing me.
Yeah.
Every guy can probably relate with that. So that's the only thing I don't like. I don't like sitting there idle.
But they're different,
And then
though.
it's like, okay, go.
Uh-huh.
It's like, come on, but,
They are very different too, and I know everyone is going to have their preferences and ultimately what works best for them. But-
Yeah.
So as far as your life off cam, do you feel like maybe camming has enhanced your intimate life? Has it changed things, or has it kept things fresh? Like how has it affected your intimate life?
I think absolutely in a major way. I think a healthy relationship needs to have either use it or you lose it as you get older, and it's like eating
It keeps
pizza,
it
right?
interesting.
Yeah, it keeps it fresh, keeps it interesting, without going, I think, crazy into
Do you find that you're willing to explore more things as a couple because of your cam shows?
Kind of do. It kind of opens up a little bit of that world.
Yeah, but we have our boundaries as well. Like I mean,
Right.
we do. We are very family-oriented people as well, and
Yeah.
but we have our boundaries. You just got to kind of know where that is, and everyone's different. So
Right.
I don't like to judge anyone what their boundaries are. Some people may go crazy and get gangbanged. Some people, literally, just stay private.
It
I
really
don't
is
judge.
what you feel comfortable with in that relationship in order for it to keep it healthy.
So did you guys establish your boundaries from the get-go so that you kind of have something to work off of, right?
We have, and throughout the years, some have changed, some have not. And yeah.
Wow, so you guys are running a business, you're camming together. I mean, and you're keeping it going after 10 years of doing this. What is coming up in 2018 that you're particularly excited about? Or I know you mentioned that you are training a bunch of new models as well.
Right.
So that's a lot of time invested.
Yeah.
Is that something that you?
It's fun because you've learned a talent and now I'm sharing. I'm giving back, and a lot of the girls that come through me don't have proper structure in their life, or there's a reason why they turn to this. However, I do want to make a point that there's a lot of white collar, very normal people doing this business. It's not just I think that's a stereotype that's been in this business for a while now.
For the single mom, I'll be honest with you, I feel that this is a really good job for them. Yeah, there's no overhead. You don't leave the house. You take your kid to daycare, you work your regular hours, you make a lot more than if you would being on a 9-to-5 job, and you make your own hours, and you're making 3 times the amount.
Especially
and you have time for your child, and you have time.
Yeah, and let's face it, you're not.
It really is.
It's tough.
Let's face it, you're not cleaning houses, you're masturbating, so it's not the worst job in the world. So,
do you have any? Where can people find you as far as social media and your websites? Where can they get in contact with you, especially if they're looking to become a model and streaming through KGB Studio?
It's kgbwebcammodels.com.
Okay.
Our Twitter is _KGB Studios. My Instagram is KGB Models.
Okay.
I mean, at KGB Models.
And you guys run all of that on your own, so if anyone inquires through any of your pages, then they'll be talking to you guys directly.
Directly to us. That's right.
I do have a social media advertising campaign that people that run it for me. I don't do it all. I can't. I'm not the Wizard of Oz that does everything.
It is a lot, but they will ultimately reach you.
Absolutely. It comes down to.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Thank you, Vanessa.
And we're also looking forward to seeing you at the Streamate party this evening.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.